Melbourne is a fantastic city in its own right, but you only have to drive a couple of hours from here to experience the full diversity of the state of Victoria. These are the top day trips from Melbourne, starting with the awe-inspiring Great Ocean Road. The Great Ocean Road is Australia's ultimate scenic ocean drive. It's about 60 minutes west of the city and is truly breathtaking. And it starts here at Bells Beach. The surf is absolutely fantastic and it's where the professionals come to battle it out.
Well, Bells Beach is a really unique place. It's a type of wave that comes out of deep water from storms out way down near the Antarctic, so we get huge waves here at different times of the year. The Surf World Museum here in Torquay is the largest surfing museum in the world. It houses a fantastic collection of surfboards and other surfing memorabilia.
Torquay is Victoria's surf capital. It's where many of the sport's big brands started up. The Great Ocean Road mainly hugs the coast, but not so at this place. This is the Otway Fly Treetop Walk. It's 600 metres long, 25 metres high, and goes straight through the forest. The walk is just on the edge of Shipwreck Coast, where many boats have perished over the years, none more famous than the Lochard. Only 2 people survived and they were both washed up here. It's now called Lochard Gorge, and a short tour reveals exactly how the disaster unfolded. Near Lochard Gorge you'll pass what is for many the highlight of the road, the 12 Apostles. These massive rock sculptures have been formed by the weather eroding the soft limestone cliffs. They're world famous and it's not hard to see why. But the road doesn't end here. This is Tower Hill Game Reserve, formed 30,000 years ago after a violent eruption. The crater has since been filled with lakes, creeks and islands. It's a haven for wildlife, but is also rich in Aboriginal heritage.
Some bush medicines we've got here is we get some sap from a black wattle, which at the sap on there we can, if you got a sore teeth. Best bush tucker would be the bracken fern. So you got your medicine, get your rope, your shelter, and of course more food on that as well.
As day trips go, this has got to be one of the best in the world, but there are plenty more within easy reach of Melbourne.
Now, if you're going to come to Australia, you're going to want to see the 2 Ks, kangaroos and koalas, and there's no better place than here at the Healesville Sanctuary. Healesville is in the Yarra Valley, just east of Melbourne, and thanks to the natural bushland setting, you can get up close and personal with over 200 species of native animals, the largest collection of Australian wildlife in the world. It's also home to the Australian Wildlife Health Centre, which gives you a behind-the-scenes view of a real wildlife hospital.
Well, Healesville Sanctuary has only native Australian animals, not like a lot of other zoos, so it's a great place for tourists who want to come and see our native animals up close and personal. We've got a whole range of animals here, from mammals to birds and reptiles. These kangaroos are actually Kangaroo Island kangaroos. They're a subspecies of the Western Grey, being found on Kangaroo Island, which is south of South Australia. It's rather cold, so they've developed the dark, thick brown coat that helps to keep them warm, especially during winter. Kangaroos are one of the most popular animals at the sanctuary, along with the koalas. Obviously, they're the ones that most tourists do know of, have heard of, seen photos of, etc. So yeah, they're the 2 main animals that people come to see.
Well, I'm joined now by Kelly and Ella. Ella's the koala, so Kelly, tell me about her.
Ella came in at about 8 months. She's about 20 months now. Unfortunately, Mum was hit by a car and Ella was on Mum's back at the time. She had a couple of injuries of her own and she was looked after and hand-raised by one of the keepers here.
So tell me a couple of myths about koalas.
Okay, well, one of the most common ones is koala bear. They're not actually a bear at all. They're not related to bears. They are a marsupial, so they have a pouch. Another one is that they get drunk. Now, that's not true either. Problem with eucalyptus is that it's a very low nutrient diet. So koalas are expending almost as much energy trying to get the nutrients out from it as they're actually getting back from it.
So they're actually just really sleepy all the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Brilliant. Thanks, Kelly. Well, you can find all of this just 45 minutes from Melbourne city centre in the picturesque Yarra Valley, which is also very famous for its wine.
Yes, the numbers don't lie. Amongst the beautiful scenery here, there are 55 world-class wineries, and it really is the climate that makes all the difference. It's warmer than Burgundy, but it's cooler than Bordeaux, and that makes for a wide range of wines. And if you come here for a day trip, you can get to sample them. Just head 30 miles northeast of Melbourne and you'll come across vineyards such as Domaine Chandon, the Australian winery of French champagne giant Moet and Chandon.
Here at the Greenpoint property, we actually have our own wine bar. We've also got our Greenpoint Room restaurant, and we want people to come here and enjoy our wines in the way that they're made to be enjoyed, so to enjoy them with food, and we encourage that for our sparkling wines and our still wines. But at the same time, a very Australian thing is to come and visit and taste the wares. So our Greenpoint Room wine bar, you can just stand at the bar. There's a selection of wines to taste, and we'll feature different cuvées that are of very limited production.
Just down the road from there is Belvedere Cafe Restaurant at Badgers Brook Winery. It's got its own organic sourdough bakery, and they make a point of using local ingredients.
The ethos of this place is to use fresh produce, getting it in on the morning. I only have 4 fridges in here, so we get them in, fill the fridges, we prepare it all, and we sell it to customers. We might get a side of venison in tomorrow that the guy will shoot. So he'll go out and he'll shoot the venison, bring it into the kitchen. It's like getting a gamesman from England coming into the back door, of a hotel saying, here's the pheasants, there's the partridge,
And of course, there is Yering Station, set on the site of the valley's first vineyard, planted in 1838, and one of the most impressive stops on any tour of the Yarra Valley. This is home to the Yering Station Winery, another great place to go wine tasting.
So I guess, there's so many different things to do on the property. You've got, the restaurant, you've got cellar door building for the tasting, you've got the produce store, the wine store, upstairs Matt's bar, but you also got the art gallery space. At this time of year, you've got the sculpture exhibition on as well. So there's so many different things for people to see. Well, on tasting, we have about 20 wines, so there's quite a lot for people to try. I guess there's a lot of cellar door release wines that you can't try everywhere, that you can't buy everywhere in the shops, but it ranges from sparkling wines to white wines to red and then to dessert, so there's quite a lot, yeah.
But just next door is this place, Chateau Yering, a Victorian mansion dating back to 1854. It's heritage listed, and the setting is truly breathtaking. And this has got to be the perfect way to end your day. All this wonderful food, a good old-fashioned high tea, served in the opulent surroundings of Chateau Yering's drawing room.